Hi, Anthony. There's another option. There's a lot of other options out there for buyers. One program that a lot of people don't know about, especially if someone who's actually on Section 8, did you know that you can actually utilize your Section 8 benefits to go towards a mortgage payment?
You mean like if you're a renter on Section 8?
Correct.
How,
Correct.
how so?
Section 8 has a program to help renters become homeowners. And we can piggyback the Section 8 program with some of the community programs. For example, Bellflower has a program out where they'll give up to $60,000 towards your down payment and your closing costs, principal reduction. And what they'll do, Section 8 can utilize, let's say you currently have a voucher in Bellflower for $1,500 a month. Take that $1,500 a month voucher and apply that towards your mortgage payment. So let's say your mortgage payment is $2,000 a month for mortgage, property taxes, insurance. That $1,500 from Section 8 will go towards that $2,000.
How does the Section 8 person get approved to purchase a home? Like, do they have to put down the 3.5% or?
We could piggyback programs with that to cover the down payment.
So you'll do. So there's such thing as a down payment assistance program.
Correct.
And like the Section 8 person is still considered like a first time buyer. Like they just have to have a 620 and up credit score.
Correct. So right now we want at least a 620 FICO score. We can, and it's better. The higher your FICO score is, the better. The more options you'll have. So let's just say 620 will get you at least your down payment and your a portion of your closing costs with the community program. Then I piggyback that with another program, and that program will give you at least 2% more of your down payment. So you're, in reality, as a Section 8 buyer, will be coming in with 1% of the sales price to buy a home. And most of the cities in California have their own programs, and then we have other programs to where we can go into almost every other city and apply that same program to it.
I want to get to that because when you're out here at these open houses, what you hear is excuses. I call it fear of success. A lot of people have a genuine fear of success. The reason you're not a millionaire is because you don't think you deserve to be a millionaire. You don't think you're smart enough to be a millionaire. You think that once you do get some money, you're going to mess it up by doing something else. Mm-hmm. It's like, I think that when it comes to a lot of first-time home buyers, one of the main objectives is, oh, well, how much is the down payment? And, how do I know it's the right time for me? I got $10,000, what can I do? And I always tell these people, like, there are options available. There are down payment options available. You just have to seek them, and if they're not ready, they're not going to be ready, because it's like conceptually you have to remove yourself from the concept of being a renter to the concept of, I want to be a homeowner. I deserve to have a home with a backyard. I deserve to build equity. I deserve to secure my family's financial security, things of that nature. But you have to get past the first step, which is conceptually you have to be able to say, I deserve this. Once you feel like you deserve this, then it's options available for you. So you being a direct lender, do you have any programs? Because I know you mentioned Bellflower, but what about LA?
Yes, we do. We have programs throughout the state of California that we can utilize throughout the state of California. So don't just let one city, let's just say you're in Long Beach or you're in San Francisco. There's programs out there.
Because there's county programs
There's
too,
county
right?
programs, there's city programs, there's statewide programs. It's all about taking that first step. The first step is to ask the questions. And we can kind of work together and figure out what program is going to work best for your situation, because there is no cookie cutter when it comes to a down payment assistance program, because everyone's story is different.
Correct.
So we have to figure out which one of these programs will be best for you. But don't let fear stop you, because you deserve this just as much as anybody else.
Correct.
Especially if the city and the state are willing to put money behind you. Mm-hmm. You should be able to invest in yourself, because they're willing to invest in you. You have to invest in yourself as well. Yeah. And that means getting out there, letting go of the fear, and making a move.
That's one of my handles. Why not you? Why not now? Mm-hmm. Because that's incredibly important. I mean, like a perfect example. I had a single mom. She came in, and the separation from the father was recent, and she inquired about getting the property. So we go through our options right there at our open house. And okay, well, I went to a lender and they approved me for 300K, but I can't find anything for 300K in LA. I don't want to live in Watts. I don't want to live in these areas, whatnot. So when you provide the option of hey, well, what about a down payment assistance program? Oh, I don't know if that can get that'll work for me, And then I had to stop her right there. I said, hey, when it's all said and done, you deserve this. Your kid deserves this, and there are options available. So, just to sum it up, when it comes down to it, you should definitely pay attention to different options available. There's more than just going to the Bank of America and asking for a loan or going into your credit union.
Let me piggyback something you just said,
Okay.
Anthony. Now you said, okay, so let's say that same mother was pre-approved for $300,000,
Mm-hmm.
right? But let's say 350 gets her to the city she wants to live in. With that same down payment assistance program I was just mentioning, you can actually take her up to that 350 sales price, and her payment will still be the same as it would have been at 300,000, because you can use that monies to get the principal down. That means now you're buying at 350, your mortgage is going to be based on 300,000. So you just change zip codes just by getting into one of our programs.
Yeah.
You just change the zip code.
And what we gonna do for you guys? We're gonna drop a link to the down payment resource. Just give us a quick outlay of how that program works.
So the Down Payment Resource Center, if you look on Anthony's website or on my website, just look for the green, follow the money, okay? You'll see a big dollar sign. It is green, just like a dollar. All right.
That's right.
Click on that link. And if you have an area that you're interested in, go ahead and put in a generic address, something from the neighborhood. Put the zip code in. Complete the basic information as far as your income, your status, and what it'll do, it'll take the information that you put into the system, and it'll let you know in real time, and this is the most important part, in real time which programs currently have funds available. And the reason why it's so important, because a lot of times people want to get into one of these programs and there's no funds available. But with our site, it pulls up every single program, not just one, not just two, every single program that you qualify for in that zip code, in that area.
And then they could click the links and begin to educate themselves on those programs.
Exactly.
Like Cal HFA, HFA or FA?
HFA, you were right.
HFA.
Mhm.
Yeah, Cal HFA, CalFIRS, is that one of them also?
Yeah, you have the Cal HFA, you have the Golden State GSFA, you have the MCC, which we haven't even touched on yet. And the MCC is a tax credit program that will allow you to actually either take a percentage of your income, your current income that you currently work for, and actually change your deduction and get X amount of dollars based on your income allocated back to you without having to pay taxes on it. So let's just say, for example, your regular take-home is $2,000 a month. By getting the MCC on top of your loan, your income now will go up from $2,000 to $2,300, for example. So powerful options that we have on the DPR website. It'll tell you, hey, Riverside County has an MCC, and this is how much you qualify for. And just read up on the information. The links, because our job here, one thing that Anthony and myself, what we're trying to do is educate our people, educate our buyers. We want you to be knowledgeable. We don't want you going into a situation not knowing. We're going to give you all the material you need, because we're going to be very transparent when we start working with you.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that you actually understand.
What I'm gonna do for my followers is I'm gonna drop the link on my Facebook. I'm gonna drop the link on my Facebook. It'll click you directly in. You just put in your income. What else is it?
Income, an address, property type, whether it's a condo or single family, and just follow the instructions. It's very simple. It shouldn't take you more than 2 to 3 minutes to complete. And like I said, it's going to give you a wealth of knowledge.
Click the link below.